Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alright, guys, so this is legit the most randomest video that I'm probably ever gonna make here on YouTube, but I just had a very interesting experience, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So basically, I was just sitting, I was in the bathroom, doing my thing or whatever, and I get this random call. I've been actually declining calls all day because a bunch of scammers have been calling me since yesterday. They tried some insurance scams, or whatever the case is. So I've been receiving like call after call after call. That's besides the point. So I answer this call, right? And it's my employer. It's my employer whom I've been working for about almost a year now, like going on 9 months. Alhamdulillah. And basically, in a nutshell, they just told me that I won't have a job after 2 weeks. After the 30th of December, I'm gonna be terminated. Not due to any performance issues or anything like that, but just due to lack of production. Perhaps Allahu A'lam, it has something to do with the global boycotts of certain companies, because I do work for a company that has been suspected to be in support of, the Israel or whatever the case is. So perhaps it has something to do with that. But whatever it is, the bottom line is that the qadr of Allah is the qadr of Allah. So I'm basically out of work. I'm going to be out of work after 2 weeks. And wallahi, I'm not upset. Wallahi, I'm not upset. I'm not distraught. I'm not angry. I'm not sad. Wallahi, for me, like I said in my previous video, one of the things that I'm seeking is self-sufficiency and being free from, the shackles of society and being enslaved to, an employer or a job or this or that. At the end of the day, I'm seeking to be free. So I'm seeking to be free to the point that I can actually do the things that I really enjoy and the things that I really aspire and have a passion to do, like reading the Quran, like studying the Quran, like seeking knowledge, like having time for family, like volunteering and doing things in the community to help my people. So alhamdulillah, I feel like this is just that push that I need, subhanallah, I just look at it as a blessing. I just got done making wudu. I'm going to make my salat, in a few seconds, in a few minutes after I'm done recording this video, inshallah. And I'm going to be making dua, because wallahi, it's not like I know what I'm going to do next. Like, no. But I have an idea. And I know that Allah is Ar-Razzaq and that He is the one who provides for His slaves. He's the one who provides for His creation. So alhamdulillah, I would never despair of the mercy of Allah. And, I also want to take this opportunity to encourage any of you guys, or just to, help any of you guys that's going through a hard time. Wallahi, they don't last. Hard times don't last, and good times don't last either. So we have to take the good with the bad. That's a part of our aqidah as, people of the sunnah. May Allah make us true people of the sunnah. We have to believe in Allah's qadr, khayrihi wa sharrihi, We have to believe in the good and the bad, and the times where we have good fortune and the times where things are not that fortunate for us, and alhamdulillah, these seem to be like one of those times. I have a lot of responsibilities. I just got married about 6 months ago. I have a wife to take care of. I have a wife to feed. I have an apartment to maintain. Subhanallah. So this can be a very stressful time for me, but I'm not going to allow it to break me. As they say, the old saying goes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Bi-idhnillah, this is one of those moments that I believe is going to make me stronger. I'm going to use it as a tool to make me stronger. When I get off this video, wallahi, I'm not going to sit down and pout. I'm not going to sit down and cry. I'm not going to call and complain to my friends or my mom or my family. Wallahi, I'm going to pray dhuhr, Then after that, I'm going to get up. I'm going to do my 2 pages of memorization, inshallah, bi'idhnillah. May Allah make it easy. And after that, I'm going to go to the gym, inshallah, clear my mind up, get that blood flowing in my, in my body so that I can be able to think straight. And then after that, bi'idhnillah, I'm going to sit down and regroup and try to plan and make a strategy, and at the end of the day, dua is the weapon of the believer. It's the most effective tool that we have, is to make dua and to ask Allah for the things that we need. So bi'idhnillah, that's my plan for this situation that I'm in. And alhamdulillah, like I said, I just want you guys to know that whatever you're going through, is somebody out there that's going through worse than you. It may be some of you out there watching me are in a worse situation. I pray that Allah blesses each and every one of you. Everyone that's watching this, I pray that Allah bless you with the life of ease and goodness and gratitude and gratefulness to Him. Because at the end of the day, that's this life. It's up and it's down. You never know what's going to get thrown at you at any given moment. But the believer is patient. And the patience, as is said in a hadith, the Prophet ﷺ is reported to have said that, that patience, true patience, is at the beginning of the calamity. As soon as it happens, I was just speaking to my wife about this literally yesterday. Basically saying that patience is when something first happens. Like I gave the example. If you get in a car accident, most people go crazy. They curse each other out. They give threats and they do this and they do that. And then the next day you speak to them and they're like, oh, alhamdulillah, whatever, it was good. I'm being patient with it. But you curse somebody out. You insulted somebody in their family. You threatened somebody. That's not patience. You've calmed down. That's not true. The true patience is as soon as it happens, subhanallah, I'm not going to get out of character. Yes, things can hurt. Things can be uncomfortable. You can even have negative feelings. But the way that you act, you have to observe patience. You have to display patience in your responses, and Allahu A'lam, whatever you guys is going through, I pray Allah makes it easy. And you have what it takes in you by the permission and the will of Allah. You have what it takes in you to persevere, like to get past that. It's not the end of the world, especially for all my young men out there, it's going to come some times where you got to make stuff shaking. But bi'idhnillah, this is one of those times for me. So I actually am embracing it, I lost my job. I don't know where I'm going to be getting any income from here moving forward. But I have some ideas about things that I can do, and Allah is the one who provides. So that's who we put our trust in. I'm not going to even keep going on and on this rant. May Allah bless you guys. And inshallah, stay tuned. We got more content coming. Bi'idhnillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.